Bo, Bo, what in the world? I've never. I don't know what to say, Bo. I'm I'm legit, and y'all done known the old coach for about a year, but I'm legit about a loss for words right now. Like this doesn't make any sense. Like what in the world is this offense doing? Arthur Smith, I you know what I can't call you Arthur Smith no more. I have to do like the same thing that coaches do to players. I just have to say the head coach. I can't call you by your name no more, Bo, because everything that you've been showing me, it ain't it. It ain't it. I'm you feeling kind of fraudulent to me, Arthur Smith. You feeling kind of fraudulent to me. I'm just
Fraudulent.
oh, I'm sorry, fraudulent, Coach Ronnie. No, she's the English major. Feeling kind of fraudulent to me. Yeah, what in the world, Bo? AJ said free Matt Ryan. Hashtag free Matt Ryan. He said Matt Ryan is the new Matthew Stafford of the Lions.
Mm.
Oh man, so look at here, man. For everybody out there that doesn't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just a country boy, former football coach that loves to sit around and talk about sports. This show is a little different because it's Thursday night football, and I wanted to make sure that we talked about this. I can't lay down on this, guys. I can't lay down on this. I got to chop it up with it. We got to have an emergency. We got to have an emergency coaches meet because what is we gonna do, Bo? Our defense ain't stopping nobody, and I can't even say that because the only reason that the Patriots scored 20 plus points is because our offense, giving up pick sixes and interceptions and everything else. Arthur Smith's offense is vanilla. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, Arthur Smith's offense is vanilla, Bo. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Take Care Man says that we need to draft offensive lineman for the next 3 years. We've been driving for the last 2 years. We drafted three offensive linemen in the first second round. What in the world, Bo? Well, I don't know. I don't draft more. I don't know if that's. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something. Arthur Smith is fraudulent. I can't even call him Arthur Smith no more. He's just a football coach. Downside Georgia boy said, man, that offensive line, they couldn't block a call. That's rough, Bo. That's rough. Taylor said, free Matt Ryan. He don't deserve this. I definitely agree with you. It's one of those. It's one of those cases, guys, where Matt Ryan, he's a great player, but it's kind of like what Coach Roney and Coach Joy said whenever we met up at halftime. Sometimes things just don't work. Sometimes you come to. Sometimes you the rivers run dry. Sometimes, and it's almost like that old Boys to Men song. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we are accused about. That's what it's looking like, Bo. Coach Joy said, I told y'all to leave when I left. Coach Joy, I couldn't leave. I was talking trash to the Patriots fans. Being the Patriots fans, we was getting into it. I had to stay and enjoy it. If I left, they would have won. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Oh man, don't worry about it. I said, man, Cornrow Patterson. There's a one-man army out there. Jolene says Arthur Smith and the OC button heads on the play calling. Guys, I don't know if y'all remember me saying this. At the beginning of the season, I told y'all, I said, look at here, Bo. Head coaches that call plays, there's only there's a handful of head coaches that can call plays and run the team at the same time. You got to be special to do that. You legitimately have to be special. There's only a handful of Andy Reeds out there. Like you have to be special to do that. And even though Andy Reid he's calling those plays, Eric Bieniemy still is a heck of a talent. At the end of the day, it's a team effort. It's a team effort. Bubba Smollett said, I bet we could swap the entire Falcons team with UGA, and UGA would do better.
Dang. Mm.
Oh, man. Billy Mills, I don't know what that was, though. I'm sitting here trying to. That's why I came on here to chop it up with y'all. I was like, man, what in the world? What happened? What's going on? It's 12 o'clock at night, and we had to call an emergency coaching staff meeting because this don't make no sense. My question to y'all is, where do we go from here? Dirty Bird 08 says, why does Kyle Pitts run his route so lazy? And what's up with the play designs? The play designs they're too vanilla. And thing is that everybody was saying, oh man, last year Dirk Cutter, man, his plays they look like Super Tecmo Bowl plays. I mean what world, Bo? I was sitting here today. I was like, man, anybody got Dan Quinn's number? With Dan Quinn was the head coach, we never went 8 quarters with just scoring 3 points. We never that never happened. The real Terrence, he said Derrick Henry gave Smith the job. Derrick Henry, look, every day Archie Smith wakes up, he needs to write Derrick Henry a letter and thank him. He needs to thank that man for giving him the opportunity that he got him. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm just gonna be completely honest. The fact that his daddy on FedEx, I think it has something to do with it too. That's all I'm saying. The fact that his daddy on FedEx, that has something to do with it too. You ask all these coaches, like, what you think about Arthur Smith? Oh, Arthur Smith, he's a really, really good talent. He's going to be a future of this league one day. Look, if somebody asks me what Arthur Smith going to do, and I know his daddy a billionaire, I'm going to say the same thing. Arthur
Such
Smith.
a talented young man.
He's such a talented young man. He's going to be I think he's better than Bill Belichick. Like, I'm going to say the same thing because I know who his daddy is. That's all I'm saying. We did our research, but I don't know if we did our research to the best of our ability. That's all. What the world? We might need to check and see are Home Depot supplies are they getting shipped by FedEx? If there's some kind of partnership going on, that's all I'm saying. Because this don't make no sense, bro. Superman says this team needs the one and only Superman. Hey, Bo, we might need 11 though, because I don't think one Superman's gonna do the job for us. This is ridiculous. Will Amos says Matt Ryan might have got hurt. I definitely would not doubt it. Everything Atlanta says, LMAO, not every day. Dear Derrick Henry.
Dear Derrick.
Dear Derrick.
Today was a tough one. I wish you were here, buddy. I miss you. Love, Arthur.
Dear Derrick Henry. I'm still the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
I don't know how.
Oh, man. We'll meet again soon. Thank you so much. The kids ask about their Uncle Derrick all the time. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see here. The real Terrence says Arthur Blank's always hiring the wrong coach.
He is. That's true. That's true.
Well, you can't put all that on Arthur Blank.
I don't know if it, of course it's like some sort of committee, but ultimately he's the head. And whatever committee has been put together, it's trash.
I know that whenever they was on the coach search last time, they was like, yeah, we actually have, they said that they contracted with somebody to do the search for them.
Mm-mm.
But whoever they contracted, they need to, there has to be some breach.
They have a relationship with FedEx.
They must do. They must get all of their packages delivered early. Merrick Galau says, when will this Falcons be good again? I don't know. What was that? What was that thing on Game of Thrones? But like when the sun rises in the east. when the sun rises in the east and sets in the west or whatever it was. I don't know. The way that we going now, Bo, it's tough. It's tough. So look, I definitely want to know what the coaching staff is thinking. And wait a minute, MXB 3100. Much love to you. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. Y'all make sure y'all welcome the new coach to the stream that's chilling out. He says Arthur Blank is too involved as an owner. I mean, but you got to think about it. Think about Arthur. It's like Arthur Smith knows he's up there in age.
Arthur Blank.
Arthur Blank, yes, Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank, he's up there in age.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those situations where it's like he's legitimately like, well, look, I just want something to work.
Mm-hmm.
And not get to the point where he's grasping at straws.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be how we do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jeannie Lee says, "Lo, we need you." That's why I put in my application. But see, my daddy didn't run FedEx, so that lost me the job right there. I put in my application, Coach Jeannie, but they act like they didn't want to do nothing with me. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something. I already knew what time it was whenever I watched the video. They're like, "Yeah, we just hired Coach Arthur Smith, and we're gonna fly him out to Atlanta." And like, so they went, picked him and his family up on a private plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, the joker look too comfortable. He look like he do this all the time. He got off that private, get out of Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. So I was like, yeah, he comfortable. He too comfortable. The way Pete said, pull the trigger on Deshaun Watson. Look, Deshaun Watson is not going to help this situation. Yeah. Deshaun, it's one of those situations, guys, where the coaches think they're too smart for the players. That's exactly what it is. You heard Dean Pease. Dean Pease, he's been saying for the last couple of weeks, I've only opened up 30% of the playbook because, I want to get my team acclimated to the playbook. Like, what in the world, Bo? Do you know how disrespectful that is to your team, the team full of professional football players? Like, come on. Same thing with Arthur Smith. It's like these guys feel like they're so smart. They feel like they're geniuses, but you haven't shown me nothing. Like, come on, Bo. Like, if you're such a genius, even if you feel like your talent is inferior, you're supposed to make up for that. That's all I'm saying. Take care, man, with the $4.99 Superman chat. He said, much love for the free post-game therapy. Ride or die with my birds. Mostly die. Thank you for making me laugh and the enthusiasm. Much love to you, family. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for chilling out with us, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that. Dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh, wait a minute. And you know what? Your name is Take Care, man. One of my favorite songs. I know you've been hurt. Someone else.
All right.
I'll take care of you. Oh, I was talking to you, Steve. Also, Keon Blackshear. Keon says, Blank comes from the retail world where the mentality is just to weather the storm. Retail chains don't make big splashes. They just maintain. And then you know what? That's right, Bo. That's right. I mean, he's just approaching this Atlanta Falcons team like they just hit a rough patch at Home Depot. But you got to make changes. Like something got to give, Bo. Something got to give. It's like you got all these guys that came talk about, we're not rebuilding. We're retooling. We're trying to win now. And I understand that you got to say that because that's your job. I definitely understand that, Bo. But at the end of the day, guys, think about it like this right here. Be honest with me. I want transparency. I mean, you don't got to sit here and talk about, I hope we win or anything like that. But at least don't come to me talking about like we're going to make this deep playoff run. See what I'm saying? Because if you look at what Tony Wrestler and them did for the Hawks, Tony Wrestler and them, like, they put that team together. Next thing you know, we made this playoff run. The GM, he does an interview with 92.9 a game every week. Whenever they talk to him, they be like, yeah, we're just trying to be the best team that we can be, blase, blase. Alex Anthopoulos for the Atlanta Braves, they came to him every week and said, hey, what do you think the team's looking? How you think the team's looking? He's like, man, we're just trying to be the best team that we can be. Hopefully we can make the playoffs and hopefully we make a push. Meanwhile, you got Terry Fontenot. No, we're trying to win now. We're not rebuilding or retooling. If we don't make it to the wait a minute, Bo, calm down now. Because it's one of those situations. You came in, now you done came here and now you sitting in it. I'm gonna tell y'all what know what that game was like. That game was like using the bathroom on yourself and sitting in it for 2-3 hours. That's what that game was like, guys.
Very accurate.
That's what that game was like. That game was like using the bathroom on yourself and you had to sit in it for 2-3 hours. I'm just being completely honest. What's going on, Joseph Thornton? Much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing good tonight, man. And look, I do need y'all to do a country boy favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. If I know that y'all hadn't had nothing much to like for the last 3 hours, the last 3-4 hours. Make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I promise if you subscribe, I'll dance at your wedding one day, man. But I'm just sitting here flabbergasted, and I said, you know what? We all need to get together, have an emergency coaches meeting, and see, what we need to do. Ghost Mode said, burn it down, burn it all down.
Okay.
Man, Coach,
I agree.
I agree. You agree, Coach Ronnie?
Yeah, I've been said that. That losing mentality is still there. Everybody needs to go. Everybody.
So we got to ask for one or two questions. So after watching today's game, and I know that I've been ranting for the last 17 minutes. After watching today's game, I want to know what y'all are thinking. Like, is it one of those cases? Is Arthur Smith? Is Arthur Smith who he thought he was? If you feel like he is who he thought he was, whenever he presented himself as being this offensive genius and an offensive guru, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like, Arthur Smith kind of finessed us a little bit. He dripping. I'm going to tell you. You know what really got me? On TV, he was sitting in front of us today. He was like, "Hey, Big Low," because they both see me like, "What in the world, Bo?" I said, "What in the world, Bo?" Shouts out to Big Zape on TV, man. But look, the thing that got me today, guys. The thing that got me today is whenever I was like, I seen we ran. We had offset I set up. Keith Smith. We gave the ball to him on a 3rd down and short, right? Quadriolus went out wide. He was going to catch the toss, ran the fake toss, and went ahead, handed that thing on to Keith Smith. I was like, okay, good play call, Coach. That's what I'm talking about. Same drive, guys. 4th down, 4th and short. What do we do? We ran the same doggone play. So you telling me that you're going to run the same play that worked against Bill Belichick? How lazy can you be? It's one out of a few things, Bo. It's either you're lazy. It's either the fact that you're lazy. It's 2, the fact that you weren't prepared. Is that the team wasn't prepared to have a different option in that situation. The common sense option would be to run a doggone quarterback sneak. Why does everybody run quarterback sneaks against us, but we can't run quarterback sneaks ourselves? It's like we're scared to run a quarterback sneak. It's common sense. Kids in grade school run quarterback sneaks. It's almost like you're being too cute. You're trying to be the girl that looks good in makeup, but you put too much makeup on. That's what you're trying to. That's what it is. You're being too cute, Coach. You want to show everybody that you're a genius, but no, nah. What in the world, Bo? Oh, you know what? It's 4th and short. It's just 4th. You know what? It's 4th and 2 cat hairs. We can run a quarterback sneak, but no, I got something for you. What? This will really give them a wallop? No. Oh, everybody's really going to see how smart I am when I run this play again that I just ran. Like, no, Bo. Zabo TV says, Coach, did we break the record for most different quarterbacks throwing interceptions?
Oh, my God.
Hey, we definitely could have, Bo.
Oh, another record. Another Atlanta Falcons record.
Another Atlanta Falcons record. What in the world, Zabo?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. So let me see what everybody voted. So I said, one, if you feel like it's one of those cases where Arthur Smith, he is who we thought he is, or if it's two, he's dripping in finesse. Let's see. Well, Amy said, Arthur Smith, he's who we thought he was going to be. Let's see here.
So he thought he was only going to score 3 points in 8 quarters? Is that what he thought?
I guess so.
I ain't think that.
Lindsay said it's the coach at first, Coach. So, okay, I got you. Tori Temple, much love to you, Tori. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. Said the Arthur blank is the problem. Okay, Dex says, two, thanks that, we got finesse. Coach Wallace, the most positive Falcon fan I know, that Arthur Smith is who he thought he was.
So he thought that too?
He thought we were going to score 3 points in 2 games.
So that's what he was looking forward to when we brought Arthur Smith?
That's what we were looking for.
Ain't nobody think that.
That's how we were going to win games.
Y'all making excuses for that, man.
3-0.
Y'all making excuses for that, man. Nobody expected that. Everybody said he was an offensive guru.
Cartier and Will Amos, they said he finesses. Even Molly Mall, he's following directions.
Oh, wow.
He said 2. Billy Mills said -5. Wayne P says 2. Jay Murphy says 1. Shouts out to everybody else. Down South Georgia boy said 2. Reggie Reg in here chilling out with us. He said 1. Jason Nails. Okay, so it looks like we got a mixed bag. Also, wait a minute. Hold on. Tad McKinley, he said, I'm straightening up now. He says, Arthur Smith can't run the scheme with these bum players. Hennessy is an undersized center. He was just put on skates the whole game. Gary is another bust. I understand that, but guess what, though, Coach? Guess what? Arthur Smith is supposed to make up for all of that. Arthur Smith is he played offensive line at North Carolina. Yeah, baby, you going to. Arthur Smith, he played offensive line at North Carolina. He started off as an offensive line coach. Well, what in the world, Bo? At the end of the day, these guys, they're still supposed to be NFL players. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that they're going to be Pro Bowlers, but come on, Bo. They should definitely be able to at least hold some blocks, especially if Arthur Smith is coaching them. Because now we're not even just talking about scheme. Now we're coaching. Now we're coaching player development, guys. We're coaching hand placement. We're coaching get off. We're coaching technique. You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as motor, you can't coach that. You can't coach motor. But everything else, that's on you. Much love to you, Tack. That's my first time saying much love to you, Tack, in a long time. Especially after you finessed us. You finessed us yourself, Tack. But look, I got to do it. Per tradition. That's that. Dun-da-da. That's a Superman Tack. Oh, man, the vote's still coming in. Michael Petty, he said 2. Zabo said 1.5.
He didn't listen to his friend.
He did. He listened. Listen to your homeboy, Zabo. Zabo homeboy, he was like, hey, man, I've been telling you, I spit, bro. That's what he kept saying. Zabo homeboy, like, Archie Smith and Matt Ryan, that's the reason we lose it. Now, granted, whenever Josh Rosa came in, he threw an out route. Josh Rosa said, see that? Zabo homeboy, like, you see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. Why can't Matt Ryan do that?
Next play.
Oh, my God. Patriots with a big thing. What in the world, boy? Oh, man. So moving forward, I just want to know what you guys are thinking. What do you feel like this loss means for the Atlanta Falcons? I just want to know. Like, what do y'all feel like this loss means? Do you feel like this this is one of those situations where they can still make the playoffs, or like what exactly does it mean? Also, let's show Quadri Olison some love. Like Quadri was wilding tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the bright spots for the Falcons tonight. Like,
yeah, it was.
we definitely got to show that man some love. Definitely do. Mario Brown said season over.
Yeah, it is.
JR said playoffs. Oh man, Tack says you can't coach physical talent. They are undersized and they don't have strength. Mayfield is too small. Hennessy is too small. Gary, a big man but no muscle. He's soft as a burger bun.
A burger bun?
Oh man, y'all are crazy. Hey man, Tack, much love to you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, bro. That's that. Da-da-da. That's the Superman chat. But you talk about you can't coach undersized offensive linemen. I don't know if you realize this. Well, you should realize this, Tack, out of everybody. That's when the whole zone run blocking scheme got developed. And the whole thing is that with that zone run blocking scheme, you got to be able to run the ball to be able to pass the ball. Basically, with that scheme, you're going to act like you're going to be run blocking pretty much on almost every play, unless they do those straight drop backs. Those straight drop backs got to catch them by surprise. But yeah, man, I mean, look at the end of the day, I don't think Taylor Mayfield, if I'm not mistaken, I thought he was like 310. I mean, that's a pretty good sized guard. Especially, you think about like this right here. He was originally playing tackle. They kicked him over to guard. Sports 789. He said Pitts or Sewell. Man, that's a good question. That's a good question, Coach. That's that. You know what? Let's go ahead and present that question to the chat. Looking back now, is hindsight going to be 2020? Would you have taken that offensive lineman and Penei Sewell? If you would have taken Sewell, put a 1 in the chat. Or if you feel like we should have, we made the right pick and took Kyle Pitts, with a 2 in the chat. I just want to see what y'all think. You ready to go on a high foot room?
No.
Oh, okay. I just want to see what y'all thinking, man. AFM says the Falcons are who we thought they were. And y'all didn't let them off the hook. Oh, everything in Atlanta. He said that. He said, look, it's I still would have took Kyle Pitts. Ayers and D.A. Hunter thinks we should have went with offensive linemen. Two of all, Reggie C2K and Coach Wallace, MBX 3100. They all think that Kyle Pitts was the move. Dirty Bird 08 thinks we should have took Sewell. Billy Mills thinks Kyle Pitts was the move. Mario said he's still taking Pitts. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I still would have took Pitts, to be completely honest with you. Padre with the 499 Superman chat. And look, I apologize I've got y'all up late like this, man. I just had to come on an event. Padre said, Coach Lowe, if you had a playoff run on your mind, you can let it off now. It's draft season now. Oh, hey man, hey, like I said at the beginning of the season, I'm taking this a game at a time, bro. Game at a time. So look, Padre, much love to your family. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man, much love to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Hey, everybody that's watching, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I know that you need something to like. I'm trying to provide something for you to like tonight. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because we get together, we talk about sports like this all the time. Most of the time, it's not in the confines of the car. But, I was just because me and Coach Rona, we was talking about it. She said, Coach, are we having a coaches meeting tonight? I said, it's late. I don't want to have everybody up and everything, but you know what? We need to do this. Like we need to get some of these some of these feelings off, off our hearts
You want to go in the house?
because this is ridiculous. I'm fine, baby.
I can go sit up to Max.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I said, it's one of those situations. We need to get this. I need to get this off my heart, man. Definitely do. Definitely do. Here you go, man. Wait a minute. Tag was $5. He said Hennessy and Mayfield was figure skating all night long. They won first place in figure skating. Oh man, Tag, you a fool, bro. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that. Da da da. That's a Superman chat. But you know what, bro? It was tough. It was tough. I know a lot of people. Now, somebody asked me earlier. Somebody said, "Hey, coach, what do you think about Matt Ryan's performance tonight?" I think Matt Ryan also had another bad game, guys. I think it was one of those cases where he couldn't get the job done when he needed to, and I think a lot of it had the fact to do with that offensive line was just that offensive line was incapable tonight. They couldn't get they couldn't block for him, and whenever they did, he couldn't. He missed a few passes. He took some sacks. It was tough. It was tough. Dread Double O says I cried in the car, coach. Hey man, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Sometimes you gotta cry to keep from going crazy. Oh man, Zach Bo 50. He said Matt would be safer as a crash test dummy. Y'all are crazy, man. What in the world? Oh, Molly Moss said Falcon fans always crying. You know what? We weren't crying 2 weeks ago, 25-27. Only time we were crying with tears of joy when we whooped up on them Saints. Oh man. AFM said, forget getting out coach. You can't beat anybody blocking like that. And you know what? You're completely right, man. But once again, it's one of those cases where you need it's one of those situations where you also need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. That's why we drafted Arthur Smith. We knew that our offensive line wasn't capable. We knew that we were letting go of Mac, and it was one of those situations where the offensive line underperformed last year. The main reason why we drafted Arthur Smith is because he was supposed to be the offensive guru, the former offensive lineman, and he was going to make sure that we got in the situation to be effective. I knew Matt Ryan was going to be taking some sacks this year, but this is ridiculous. I knew that the running backs weren't going to have a lot of space, but that's why I was like, well, look, let's get a small running back that's low to the ground with some speed that could possibly fall forward a few times. But they went in the complete opposite situation, and they got doggone Mike Davis back there stomping roaches to the line of scrimmage. And after that, it's like you lucky to get 1 or 2 yards. Quadre Olson was a breath of fresh air. I might as well put Mike Davis on the bench. Put him on the pine, coach, because we know who the better running back is. Cordell Patterson comes back. Just don't force the ball to him as much because that's probably one of the reasons why he got hurt in the first place. Antonio Holloway says, don't care. I'm a loyal Falcons fan. We good. This growing pains with the rookie head coach. We're going to be all right. Be patient. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Bo. Look, I'm one of the most patient people that you know. I'm one of the most patient people that you know. You want to know why? I'm sitting through all these games, uh, through all 4 quarters. So it's one of those situations. I've been rocking with this team for a long time. I was rocking with this team back before we had Matt Ryan. Whenever you went to the game or you watched the game on TV, you know that you weren't going to win. If you win, it would be a pleasant surprise. But now it's like whenever you have Matt Ryan, I go to the game or watch the game on TV thinking, well, look, we always got a chance because Matt Ryan is the quarterback. But I'm sitting here right now, I'm sitting here like, well, what in the world, Bo? Is that legitimately the case? Because, you know, Matt Ryan, he's starting to look a step slower. There's not as much zing on the ball. I'm all cool with having Matt Ryan as the quarterback if the situation is perfect for him. But if the situation ain't perfect for him, it's one of those cases. If the situation ain't perfect for him, it's one of those cases where, look, we need to go ahead and make something work. Because if you got a young quarterback, like, I'm sorry, not a young quarterback. I apologize, y'all. I'm going in the house. But if you got a quarterback like Matt Ryan, that's not as young as he used to be, and can't move the same way that he used to move. Think about it like this, guys. You got to have that offensive line and that defense that can protect. You got to have a running game. They're trying to make Matt Ryan just win these games. You can't do that, bro. You legitimately can't do that. So with that being said, like, we need to legitimately try to make something work. Hold on, y'all. I need to sit down at this computer. Woo, boy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all are coming on the tour with me now, bro, because huh? I hear you, Coach Ronnie. I hear you. Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm finna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on here. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. All right, y'all. Hold on.
Close that screen.
Okay, I need to try to figure out which one I need to close at this on the phone. Hold on.
Close the screen. Don't hit end.
All right, there we go. All right, y'all. My bad. All right, we should be good to go now. I had to transport. But yeah, it's one of those situations where, look, guys, think about it like this. It said twins. There's two of us. But think about it like this, man. It's legitimately one of those cases where you got decisions to make, right? So all of the people who was calling saying, hey, Matt Ryan, all the people that was calling say, hey, man, Matt Ryan, it's that time. It's time to make a change. You know, it started sounding like Tupac. Things will never be the same. Now we're in one of those cases where it's like, okay, you're starting to sound legit. Because if you look at the way this offense is built, you don't have an offensive line and you don't have a running game, right? Now you're in one of those cases where you don't have playmakers that can make plays on the outside. Kyle Pitts is your only legit threat. And we're not even going to get into the fact that Kyle Pitts isn't getting targets the way he needs to get them. Because I was at the game, and there were times when Kyle Pitts could have been open or he could have been thrown open, and he wasn't getting those passes. We were forced to Olamide Zaccheaus. Olamide would drop it, interception. Wasn't worryable. So, with that being said, it's not a good situation for Matt Ryan. Coach, granddaughter said it's moonshine time. I need something. I need you to do a country boy a favor. You know, help a country boy out because it's hard. It's so hard times over here. It's some hard times over here.
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate it. But look, so moving forward, it's one of those cases, guys, where now it's not just going to be beneficial for him, but it's going to be beneficial for us. There's no need for us to keep Matt Ryan and put him in I love Matt Ryan, right? I don't want Matt Ryan to keep getting hit like that.
I don't want Johnny and Marshall to keep watching TV saying, no, daddy, no. People keep hitting them. Look at here. I do got to give my disclaimer. What's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water. It might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Because it's so hard times over here, Bo. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm sorry to have y'all up this late. My apologies. I'm sorry to have y'all up this late. But look, I'm sitting here thinking, and I want to know what y'all think. Is it time for the Atlanta Falcons to move on from Matt Ryan? Is it time? Has the time come? If you feel like that's the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we could win with Matt Ryan, we just need a few pieces around him, put a 2 in the chat. Because like now it's one of those cases we don't have the playmakers on the outside. We don't have the offensive line to block for them. We don't have the running back. We don't have the defense. I would like to see Matt Ryan at least be successful. I don't want to see Matt Ryan getting hit. I don't want to see it. Me and Matt Ryan, we about the same stage in life. That man don't need to be getting hit like that. His kids saying, no, daddy, no, please stop hitting my daddy. You're hurting him. Like, no, I don't want to see that. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Let me see what everybody's saying. So I said 1 if y'all. I said 1 if it's time, right, Coach Ronnie? Okay, so I said 1 if it's time to move on. Now Stacy Stevens says Matt Ryan needs help, Coach. He has no line, no wide receivers, and no running game, and you can see the frustration all over his face. That's water, Coach. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching his body language, and this wasn't even halfway through the game. At the end of the game, I watched Matt Ryan body language and drive 2, and the second drive. Y'all gotta remember, we done seen Matt Ryan for the last 11 years. Watching Matt Ryan's body language, he doesn't look like he's having fun playing football. It doesn't look like this season seems like it's one of those seasons where he's like, I'm just trying to get through it. Like, and it's definitely it's definitely sad to see. So let me see what everybody's votes are. Coach Will Amy, Mike Petty, and Marquis, they said it's time to move on from Matt Ryan. Tack, he said it's time to blow it up. AL Film says Matt Ryan, you finna wake up sore. Coach wrote it. She said it's time to move on from Matt Ryan. Jadarius Hunter says yes, it's time to move on from Matt Ryan. Miller Mill says one more year, Coach Lowe. Okay, and I can respect that. But the thing is that he has to have those pieces around him. We just don't have we don't have what he needs to help him out. Like, he's just at that point in his career where he needs specific circumstances, and we just don't have the resources to give him what he needs right now. Fran Chisel 86, much love to you, Fran Chisel. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. Zabo says he's not the problem, but he's not the solution either, and that's how I feel, Coach. He says 1. Padre says 1. Nigel 520 says Atlanta Falcons hasn't been the same ever since the Super Bowl loss. I can't really say that because 2017, we had a really good defense, and the team was pretty good. They lost to the eventual Super Bowl champions in 2017 that next year. So, I mean, we can't really say that it's one of those cases where they wasn't the same. Maybe after 2017, they weren't. Definitely. What's up, Coach Ron? Look, y'all do a country boy a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. If this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that like button. You just need something to like today, hit that like button right down there. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you hit that subscribe button, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. Oh, man. Naeem Brown, he said, Matt Ryan look awful. Look, congratulations on y'all win, my brother. I definitely will eat crow. I predicted that we would get this win tonight. because I knew that our backs was against the wall. But you know, we dud it out. We legitimately dud it out. You know, congratulations on y'all win, family. Mr. ATL says 1. It's time to move on from Matt. Jalen says 1. We don't have the time to rebuild to trade him where he can win. Yeah. Robert Bennett says 1. John Bird says 2. You see the backups, 2 pass back-to-back interceptions. Yeah, I seen that, but
Oh my God.
you know, it's tough, man. It's tough. And the thing is, the crazy thing is that Matt Ryan, he could come back next week and throw for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. I would still feel the same way. Like, because, you know, at that point, if he comes and he just balls out like that and throws for 350 yards, I'd be like, man, it's good to see this while it's still here.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not, I can't sit here and just be like, oh, Matt Ryan is the solution to get us to the Super Bowl, because there are too many other things that need to be resolved. Like, you know, we legitimately can't do it. And it's like we've been trying to make excuses and sometimes things just don't work. Sometimes things just don't work. Think about it like this, Coach Ronan. How many combinations do you think were attempted before people put peanut butter and jelly together? A lot, right?
A lot, yeah.
They probably tried ketchup and syrup and all kinds of stuff. They're like, man, you know what? It's a good idea, but it's just not working. You got to try some different things before what you're trying to actually do works. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Jason Nails says 2. He thinks that we need to keep Matt Ryan. Look, I love Matt Ryan. He's my favorite player of all time. But, you know, at the end of the day, Bo, you got to make sure that it's a team.
He needs to move on somewhere he can thrive.
Exactly.
It's not here.
He needs to be in a situation like Tampa.
Yeah, it's not here.
You know?
And we need to be able to move on as well.
Exactly. Franchise 86 with a Superman chat, $4.99. He says 1, Matt is just too slow. We just need to rebuild. Start with a fresh QB and get some pieces for the rookie. Start fresh. Matt Ryan, he looked lost, and I even hate to read that, but I mean, sometimes things just don't work. You know, it's kind of like that old Donnell Jones song. You know.
What song?
You know, sometimes when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. You know. You know, we treat Matt Ryan bad now, you know. Sweet little ditty. AFM said, I know that y'all missing Calvary. Oh, my bad, franchise. My bad, Franchisel. 86. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for that $4.99 Superman chat. I really appreciate you for supporting the channel, my family. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Much love to you, fam. Much love to you. But yeah, man. Yeah, AFM, he says, I know that y'all miss Ridley. I mean, yeah, yes, of course, especially after Julio Jones left. But you know, since it's one of those situations where, you know, he's dealing with those mental health issues, I would much rather see him, you know, not play and just, you know, get himself together first, you know. But yeah, man, it's one of those situations. Mr. ATL says we waited in the max trade value, his rock bottom. We should have traded him 2 seasons ago. You gotta talk to your boy. Thomas Dimitroff about that. He probably somewhere wearing a bicycle. Wilder Smith says, I think we let Sarkisian go too soon because things are starting to click on offense. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think we didn't fire Sark. I think Sark just found better opportunities. If I'm not mistaken, he went to Alabama. Huh? Nah, we didn't fire Sark. Sark went to Alabama. He got that Alabama job, and then a lot of times you get coordinator jobs at Alabama. Like you're right on pace to get a head coaching job, and yeah, he got the head coaching job at Texas. Yeah. So yeah, Sark is good. He I don't think he would have stayed anyway. Billy Bill says, "Get me Jordan Davis, get me DeVar Phillips." Hey, I understand it's tough, bro, because we're gonna have to see now. Now it's one of those situations where we're legitimately gonna see is Terry Fontenot that guy who makes those moves, because you're gonna go into an offseason where you have so many holes to fill, but you only got so many draft picks. Oh, they fired Sark? Man, I thought he left. Okay. So Coach Ronda just said that they fired Sark.
Same day they fired Marquand Manuel.
Oh, Marquand Manuel?
Yeah, he's Armstrong. They all got fired too.
Man. Well, the thing is, Manuel, I definitely feel like they should have kept him. But it's if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Jolene Frazier says, "Coach, we got to get rid of Rich McKay." I just want to get rid of everybody.
Anybody that's been around during this weird losing period, they all need to go.
Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Coach Dre said, "Coach Lowe, I hear you Donnell Jones Jr." Oh man, y'all are crazy. Who that for life? He got a whole bunch of laughing faces and Falcons. I hear you. Remember that same team that got beat 20-something to nothing. That same team. Look, we've been losing the same amount of time. So. What's going on, Miss Sheba? Man, I'm sorry that I got y'all up so late, man. It's almost 1:00. But hey, I just gotta talk about this to get this off my heart, man. Zabo said, "Tell Sark, horns down." Hook 'em horns. Oh man, y'all are crazy. But y'all know what would have resolved this issue though, as far as not having the talent? If we would have traded down, guys. If we would have traded down in the draft, that could have been a couple of more picks that we would have had. Not just this year. I'm sorry, not just last year's draft, but it could have been for this year. Am I wrong for saying that? It legitimately could have been for this year. If we would have legitimately traded back and not tried to get, the farm like Terry Fontenot was trying to do. A team said that he was just trying to get too many picks. He was trying to get too much for that fourth pick. The draft started at that fourth pick. If he would have came willing to negotiate, we would have been good. Hey, I appreciate it, Reggie Reg. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for your well wishes. But yeah, I mean, so moving forward, all of these guys that are coming into the franchise, it's like they talking all this cash money. You know what I'm saying? They doing all this talking that can make a crippled man walk. But then when it's time to do something, when it's time to actually make the moves, it's like I'm not seeing it. Coach Ronnie said something. It hit home for me tonight. We were walking back from the stadium back to the car. Coach Ronnie, she was just walking. She was quiet. She said, "Coach, whenever she said, the moment I started giving Arthur Smith the side eye is whenever they were at mini camp or at training camp, and he was yelling at people talking about, hey, why are you celebrating? Don't be celebrating for a 2-3 yard gain." She was like, it just felt like it was unnecessary. I was like, wow, Coach, I didn't even much think about that. I know that I went to training camp and I seen that they was running laps. The whole offense was running laps. I was like, okay, that's good. It's showing accountability. But I don't care how many laps you run. If the team doesn't know what they're supposed to be doing, all they're just gonna be is well conditioned and unprepared. Think about that. They're gonna be well conditioned and unprepared. It don't make any sense, Bo. You spend all your time at practice running laps because somebody messed up. You ain't got time to teach. That's showing off the way that it's looking right now, Bo. They're looking like the team is looking unprepared. Did y'all see all those penalties in the first quarter, the first half? I'm sitting here like, okay. And everybody's like, oh, well, come on, coach. Cut him some slack. He's a new coach. Yeah, he's a new coach, but he's been around the game of football for years. And think about it like this. You had time to prepare on how you want to coach this team up. You legitimately had time to prepare. This team looks unprepared.
Preseason.
Oh, my God. Don't even talk about it.
Preseason.
How cocky can you be? How cocky can you be to not start your players in the preseason? Those games that we lost in those first 2-3 games that we lost, we could have got one of those. We sure enough could use it now.
Yeah.
We sure enough could use it now, but you coming into the situation thinking that you a genius and you ain't never done it before. And now you sitting up here with the I thought I was a genius look on your face. Because now you're going to go to the press. I didn't even watch the press conference. But now you're going to go to the press conference and you're going to give your same generic answer the same way Dan Quinn gave his same generic answers talking about, oh, I got to coach better. What in the world, Bo? Like, no. I'm getting tired of hearing it. I want to see. Don't show me the baby. Show me the baby. Because the only thing that we've been doing here lately is just kissing the baby. That's the only thing we've been doing. Show me the baby. There's two different things. There's showing me the baby and there's kissing the baby. And so far this season, Bo, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something. The only thing we've been doing is kissing this baby goodbye. That's the only thing that we've been doing. Because I don't know what Archie Smith's doing, what he been telling them people, but Archie Smith, you've been lying to the franchise. You've been lying to the players. You lied to Arch Blank. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you something, Bo. As a season ticket holder, as a member, I am thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed. Because this don't make no sense, Bo. This don't make no sense. Coach Tony Wright says, yes. Lo, you and I both said this in March and April. I wanted Falcons to trade down, getting multiple draft picks. Drafting a Patriots. Yeah, we both said it. Raj Patel says, honestly, I think for now, our number one need is offensive line. We need receivers from free agency and running back in the second and third round. But look, the thing is, though, coaches, that we've been drafting offensive linemen for the last 2-3 years. The year before last. Was that the year before last? No. Yeah, the year before last, we took two offensive linemen in the first round. This year, we took offensive linemen, second round. We took another offensive lineman. Like, what in the world, Bo? We keep drafting all these offensive linemen. They just ain't panning out. So it's like, come on, Bo. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, it all comes down to one place. Dirty Bird said it started at the top. The last Saint with the $2, he says, one-time offer for Falcons to ban.
Boo! No, thank you.
We good, brother. We good.
We're coming to New Orleans, though.
Yeah, well, we're coming to New Orleans. We'll come to New Orleans and we'll eat with you. But no, we can't jump on that Saints bandwagon. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Sterling Wood says, Coach, we just need to have some moonshine. Just wait till next year. I've been drinking. That's what I've been doing. I keep drinking moonshine to just calm my nerves. But what in the world, Bo? Like, I'm legitimately sitting up here like, what in the world? We need to do something. I need y'all to do Country Boy a favor though. Make sure that you hit that like button. You know, if you need something to like, I doggone sure enough know I do, because they get my blood pressure raised up, Bo. I apologize for going off a while ago. Sometimes I get in coach's mode, but I'm telling you something. That's just, whenever I feel passionate about something, that's just what it is, Bo. That's just what it is. But look, if y'all need something to like, the same way I need something to like, make sure that you hit that like button down there. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We get together, we chop it up like this all the time. Win, lose, or draw, we're going to be here. It's like I was telling the Patriots fan that was sitting behind us. He was like, oh, man, look at y'all. Because I said something. He like, that's why y'all losing. All right, look, Bo, we good. You don't see everybody out here swag surfing. We good. We are all right. Now, if we was in New England and y'all were losing, y'all be getting sore, you know, talking extremely proper, you know, getting mad at us. Wanting to fight. We're good. Y'all can beat us. We can go down here. We can eat at Busy Bees after the game if you want to. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Sterling says, how about becoming an Eagle? Why did I keep calling him Sterling? Steven, my bad, brother. Steven says, how about becoming an Eagles fan? I think you would fit in well with our lawyer and Pat. No, I'm good. The way that they was walking around chanting the E-A-G-A. I was like, no. We're fly, Eagles. No, I'm fine. But I do want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat. But no, I cannot become an Eagles fan. I got to represent the home team all day, bro. Represent the home team all day. That's right, Billy Mills. Eagles, they know what's up. They already know what's up, man. Leroy says, how do you feel about the game against the Niners? Because I got tickets. Oh, hey, man. I think after this game right here, the Atlanta Falcons got punched in the gut. They got punched in the gut two weeks in a row. You know, if you take licks like that, you know, if you take 2 or 3 licks like that, you finna end up on the ground. We all know what happens when you end up on the ground in a fight. You finna get stomped out, you know. So I said this originally. I said that this game is going to determine the outlook of their season. They lost miserably. They lost in the worst possible way that they could lose. So I'm legitimately sitting here like, you know, whenever this 49ers game comes up, you know, I'm hoping that we could get a win, but you know, that's easier said than done, Bo. I mean, it's easier said than done. I know a lot of people want to get back at Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan living his best life over there. He ain't worried about y'all. Oh man. Well, Amy said that Matt Ryan need to take a pay cut or trade him. Man, that's the thing. Matt Ryan, he has a pay cut would be better, but you think Johnny and Marshall deserve a pay cut? No. Sarah, Johnny, and Marshall don't deserve a pay cut. But the thing is, as far as trading them, like that's a whole lot easier said than done because the cap number is so huge. So it's one of those cases moving forward where it's like, I'm pretty sure Terry Fontenot is hoping Matt Ryan plays well. So, you know, someone might want to try to trade for him. But it's just looking like it's not going to work. At the end of the day, Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith, they're going to try to keep their jobs. Matt Ryan, he's been here since 2008. So, you know, they tried the Matt Ryan experiment. It didn't work. Now, granted, Matt Ryan didn't have the best of circumstances, but it's just that this is just where we are now. This is just where we are, guys. You know, and I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of other content creators out here. They finna come on here. They're going to make every excuse of the sun for Matt Ryan. They're going to say, oh, well, Matt Ryan's socks wasn't matching. Like, wait, what? Oh, Matt Ryan didn't have spaghetti for dinner before the game. It was a night game instead of a day game. It was on Thursday instead of Sunday. Well, at the end of the day, Bo, it is what it is. Like you can't continue to make excuses for Matt Ryan. Matty Ghost with the $5 Superman chat. He said we need Steven Jackson at running back again. The Titans got Peterson. Why not?
Sure.
Oh man, I'll take Steven Jackson over Mike Davis. I'll take it every time, bro. Hey, Matty, thank you so much, brother. That's that. Da-da-da. That's a Superman chat. Oh man, Jason Nails. He says Art Smith has no creativity or imagination. I definitely agree with you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Jason. Much love to you. Thank you. That's that. Dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat. I'm going to tell you something. You can tell that the best offensive coordinators and offensive play callers, you know them. Those guys are organized, right? It's like your boy Big Low Country. I couldn't be an offensive play caller or offensive coordinator. I'm not organized. If you go out there in my office right now, it's terrible. You know, I in school, I just put papers in my book bag. I didn't put them in folders. I'm not an organized guy, right? Defense, organized chaos, that's me all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never legit, like I went to training camp, but I never sit down and heard Arthur Smith talk about, football. Like legitimately, like I just hear how great he is, you know, and he kind of does like Dan Quinn, like, oh, you know, I need to be better. Like he said that how many times have we lost this season? What's our record? 4-6. He said it 6 times this season. He just keeps saying, yeah, I need to be better. I let the team down. Like, no, Bo, no, like just do something different. And we'll be good to go. Iceman 478 said we need Todd Gurley. Hey, it's looking like Quadri trying to take that lead job in the backfield from what I'm seeing. That's the way it's looking. You see I'm about to kill this right here. I'm finna kill this last little swallow. You know, y'all pray for me tomorrow. Y'all pray for old coach tomorrow. About 11, 12 o'clock, y'all pray for me. Yeah, boy, that's on point. Sports 789 said, can we beat the Jaguars our next game? Hey, Bo, don't hold your breath. That's don't hold your breath, Bo. AFM said Mike Davis still runs a 6 flat 40-yard dash. Oh man. Now Ayers, he says that he said credit the team that kicks us in the teeth. Ayers says, Coach Lowe, out of the Bucks, Lions, or Saints, do you see us winning any of these games at home this season? Lions? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the quarterback situation for the Saints is going to be. Look, you never know, because the Washington football team just beat the Bucks last week. Because Tom Brady, he's not looking the same. Like Tom Brady, he's looking like he missed a step too. And y'all know when it comes to quarterbacks, it happens like that. It's not one of those situations where it's gradual. Like one week they have it, and the next week they don't. So I don't know. Matty Ghost with a $5 Superman chat. He says ATL last in the league in sacks. Y'all need me back. I'm ready to play for y'all again. I can replace Fowler. Y'all give y'all double-digit sack. Hey, I need everything that I can get, Bo. Go ahead and sign me up. If you give me 6, we in high cotton. Oh man, Matty Ghost, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. I'm finna write Arthur Blank a letter. I'm finna go to my local Home Depot. Say, hey, Mr. Blank, Matty Ghost, we need to rush him off the edge. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man, y'all are crazy, man. Woo Wee says, Matt, time to go. Nowhere to go when play break down. No improvised. Olsen should have been playing. I can't disagree with you. Sterling Wood says, we lose to them. Everyone needs to be fired. I'm assuming we talk about the Jags. What's going on, Jimmy Jenkins? Much love to you, brother. He says the Falcons shouldn't be viewed as favorites against anyone else this year. 888 says Falcons are horrible every season since they lost the Super Bowl. Like once again, I say in 2017, they had a top 10 defense or top 15 defense, and they went to the playoffs in the divisional round. They lost to the eventual Super Bowl champions, and thing is that they gave that game away. Keanu Neal tried to catch an interception with his knee right before halftime, and that changed the whole complexity of the game. So, you never know. You never know. Nicholas Norman says playoffs are done with y'all. Dang, Nicholas, what in the world, bro? Everybody, I'll make sure that y'all welcome Nicholas to the stream. 888 says stop buying helmets and get a new strategy. Y'all buying all these fancy helmets. Oh man. Tyler Russell says we went to the playoffs in 2017. So hey, I'm just saying, everybody says ever since the Super Bowl, I'm like, well, 1 year later, next year, but I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's still been a long time. We've had a few losing seasons, and it's getting to those situations where it's like it's starting to become acceptable and normal. It legitimately is. If you don't want that to become acceptable and normal, and you need to express those feelings, make sure that you do hit that like button. Promise me that you hit that like button and you subscribe. If you subscribe, I promise you, I dance at your wedding one day. I do a mean thuggy. Oh man. JT said, what section you in, Low? Man, I'm in 135 representing with the squad. Representing me and my squad over there, 135. We doing it big, bro. We doing it big. Oh man. Ghost Pepper says, Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus. Is Matt's fault. Oh man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, Winning said, I bet you Matt still thinks he's an elite quarterback and should get more money. Man, I think Matt knows that. I think Matt knows that he kind of got over in that situation. He probably wakes up every day and looks at Sarah and is like, Sarah, can you believe this? Oh, man, y'all are crazy, man. But look, I know that it's 1:13 in the morning. I don't want to keep y'all up any longer. I definitely, appreciate everybody for coming on and chilling out with us. Much love for everyone that's chilling out with us. We're actually going to get together and chop it up a little bit later this week, especially since there's no football on Sunday for us. I don't know. We'll check and see, but because we got that game. Yeah. But look, I do want y'all to make sure everybody that's on here, if you hadn't yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Everybody who subscribes joins the coaching staff. And it's one of those situations where Billy Mills said, hold up, coach, tank for Davis, hashtag tank for Davis. Oh man. But yeah, everybody who subscribes joins the coaching staff, and we get together, man, and we have fun like this all the time. Most of the time the shows are a little bit more lighthearted than this. But you know, we suffered another embarrassing loss, second week in a row. But look, I definitely appreciate everybody that came on to chill out with us tonight. I hope that everybody enjoys their Friday. Please don't do anything that I would do. And we're definitely going to get together again soon, man. Much love to y'all. Y'all take care. Please stay safe.